We are all welcome to this wonderful program this evening. I now hand you over to the Secretary for Information, Dr. Aggie. Dr. Aggie, over to you.
Thank you so much, Honorable Ugo. Good afternoon, Biafrans. Good morning and good evening. We are here today, Sunday, December the 22nd, 2024. As we promised, that we'll be bringing our secretaries, at least one person a week. So today, we have the Secretary of Finance, Economic Development and Trade. And as always, we'll have time for questioning. This program is for Biafrans who are interested in knowing what the United States of Biafra is doing. Therefore, all our questions will be related to United States of Biafra. We will not entertain any other question that is kind of distraction. Be polite and ask your question as related to this topic. On that note, I welcome Pharmacist Diana Eme, the Secretary of Finance, Economic Development and Trade. Thank you so much. Honorable Eme, unmute yourself.
Secretary Princess Aggie, can I say something?
Is that Claridine? Go ahead.
Yes, yeah. Ugo, you don't have a co-host. They knocked the co-host off me. So how do I bring somebody? How do I bring people in? It means you're going to be doing all the work, and they are attacking. You're currently being attacked at the moment as I'm talking. So
you are still a co-host. Apparently, they've put you on virtual again. You are still a co-host, and because of same reason, I don't want to take the co-host.
Okay. So can you see me as co-host?
Yes, I see you as
co-host. We see you as co-host.
Because when I go to you, they say you've got 0 co-hosts. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. But if anything happens, we immediately bring it down and bring it up again. So let's go ahead. Thank you. I'll see if I can bring in people.
Yes, try and see if you can bring in people. Mouthpiece, what about you?
No, she's out of co-host. She's just a listener now. Apparently. Yes. Let's
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Victor, I don't know if Victor can help us out with co-host. Victor, if you can, just let me see your hands up, so I will give you try and make you co-host. But meanwhile, let's continue.
Yes, Honorable Diane Eme, please.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much for having me. I hope they don't attack us. We need to do what we have to do. Greetings, everyone. Greetings to our eternal leader, His Excellency Mazi General Odumegwu Ojukwu. And greetings to our Supreme Leader, Onyendu, for creating the awareness for our freedom and for mortgaging his life for us. My greetings to our special Prime Minister, His Excellency Mazi Simon Ekpa Obatobie, for his steadfastness and resoluteness in the redeclaration and restoration of our nation, United States of Biafra. And my special thank you to our Honorable Deputy Prime Minister and COS Agunwani, Dr. Arabeze, for her steadfastness in holding the torch for our freedom. My special thanks also to our armed forces, BLA, BDA, Marine and Navy, and Air Force, for all they do for us in keeping us safe and fighting for us. Special thanks and honor to our heroes and heroines for shedding their blood for us. And My special thanks to great and genuine Biafrans, to friends and lovers of Biafra, and to everyone listening to this space. And my thanks especially to the host, the Information, Telecommunication, and Postal Services of United States of Biafra, Honorable Dr. Aggie and co. Thank you all for having me here. I am very happy to be here. My name is Pharmacist Diana Eme. I'm the Secretary of Finance for Economic Development and Trade. Every job has its duties and responsibilities, and I accepted this job, and I'm here to give the best services to my beloved nation, United States of Biafra. As the Secretary of Finance, I have goals for the United States of Biafra in what I intend to deliver. I intend to deliver appropriate, accurate, transparent financial record keeping and instituting an electronic financial accounting recording system all across the board in United States of Biafra. My department is a body responsible for managing United States of Biafra financial resources, fostering economic growth, and promoting international trade. This body will oversee the national budget using effective and efficient systems. Be charged with the public expenditure, taxation policies, debt management to ensure fiscal sustainability. The body will implement policies and programs, job creation, attract investment in key sectors, facilitating international trade by negotiating trade agreements, supporting exporters, and enhancing competitiveness in global markets. I know a lot of people have opinions, actually many opinions on our financial institution, especially in lieu of the current happenings. Of course, people have rights to their opinions, but we must remember that opinions are based on propaganda, misinformations, and disinformations. These propagandas, misinformation, and disinformations thrive on the gullibility of innocent and ignorant minds. So, opinions are not facts. I am here as the Secretary of Finance, Economic Development, and Trade to make you see the facts that many Biafrans can now see. I know a lot of people are waiting to hear on the new mandate, new dimension mandate, and the site that we have told Biafrans to make their payments because this site is secured and safe. First of all, I'd like to give you a little history about New Dimension Mandate. New Dimension Mandate is a non-profit organization with the ultimate goal of providing charitable causes and humanitarian aid for the people of the United States of Biafra, people of different countries like Ukraine, Syria, South Sudan, Ambazonians, Eritrea, and other parts of the world. And then one might ask, what is a charitable and humanitarian organization? Our mission as a humanitarian and charitable organization is to help our communities fight against oppressors, inequality, and injustice by providing legal aid, resources to persecuted people. And Biafra specifically falls under this. We are oppressed by the terrorist Nigerian government. We experience inequality and injustice. And we've been calling upon the world to help us, but nobody can listen and hear our calls. That's why we instituted or started this New Dimension Incorporated nonprofit to help our people as we are oppressed. We are massacred, killed by the terrorist Nigerian government, and we could not defend ourselves. So
Yeah, sorry about that. It's because of the ringing. I don't know where it's coming from. You can go ahead.
Ben Chooks, just mute. Everybody mute. We do apologize, Secretary Diana. You can go ahead now. I think it's okay now. Thank you for that.
Yeah, Secretary, you can go ahead.
I believe they must have kicked her out. She will try to log in. Let me reach out to her.
She's still there. She's there.
She's moved already. She's still there.
Secretary Diane, unmute yourself.
Just give her some time. Maybe, I believe, maybe the call was coming from her end and maybe distracted or knocked her off. Let's give her time to reconnect.
can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you very well. Go ahead,
Yes,
please.
okay.
The noise is coming out from your end. Go on.
Okay,
Go on.
Okay, thank you very much. So like I was saying, the New Dimension Mandate, nonprofit organization that is for charitable and humanitarian cause, is specifically tailored to Biafra and other oppressed people all over the world that are experiencing, what Biafra is experiencing. So when people say, Why use New Dimension that is a non-charitable organization? This is specifically what it is. And our mission is to help our communities fight oppressions, inequality, and injustice by providing our resources that oppressed people, need. We seek to reduce the harm done to our communities and communities like us by doing different outreach programs, which New Dimension mandate does. So our goals is to be recognized as a top organization that participates in the mobilization, rescue, empowerment, education of oppressed and suppressed people all over the world, and Biafra is one of them. So I want to put that to final conclusion, or to anyone that's going to come here today or anywhere to say that New Dimension Mandate is a nonprofit organization and shouldn't be doing what we're doing. When we registered this organization, we stated our goals and our mission. We did that, and then they approved it. And that's exactly what we are doing. Number two, a lot of people, are asking, first of all, I'm not going to go there yet. Okay, so let's take a look at the backdrop of the local homeland account that was managed by the former finance minister, Oge Nkere, which the financial secretary claimed not to know anything about it. One might ask, is this account a secret cult or a conquer? In Igbo land, we say a conquer is a secret, kind of cult for the males. So one might ask, was that account, a secret cult or a conquer, which even the financial secretary knows nothing about? How can one be a financial secretary without any knowledge of an account that he or she is supposedly to be managing? In whose name was this account? And what institution? What was the status of the account? That's a wild guess. So when I took over as the Secretary of the Finance Department, Economic Development and Trade, we had to do a research for a financial institution that we offer services to their clients that serve our needs. We had to do a comparative analysis of different financial institutions to make a current selection. First, you all know that Biafra is a peaceful and peace-loving nation that wants to exit Nigeria through referendum and other peaceful apparatus. But the terrorist Nigerian government continue to kill and massacre us, leaving us with no option than to defend ourselves. The world and everyone knows that Biafra and Nigeria might have a better economic, trade, and other cultural, social relationships when we go our separate ways, as can be seen in the case of India and Pakistan and so many other countries. So in this case, our current local account, which so many people have been questioning, saying it's an Islamic account, that local account is good. And we do not discriminate on the basis of religion on any financial institution that offers its clients the best services that suits their needs. So Remember, I want to let you all know that we did some research, we did comparative analysis before we made this selection. So now I'm going to come up with more stuff, but I would like for you all to ask me questions if you have any, and then I'll continue from there. Thank you all very much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Secretary of Finance, Economic Development and Trade. Like I said earlier, if you have questions, and all questions will be related to finance, economic development, and trade, and nothing more. We have different secretaries for different departments, and they will be coming here to address any other question that is not related to this topic. That way we'll be able to stay on course. Thank you so much. So, Mazugo or Benchooks, kindly, select those who want to speak. Thank you.
Okay, before we continue, I think NWC Victor's hand was up. I don't know if he wanted to say anything. He's one of the media personnel. I don't know if he's still here. But in absence of that, I think Benchus and Claridon can move on. Let's move on and bring on people to mic to speak.
Okay. I can see the basic Kelvin Sand is up if you want to ask.
Okay. Hold on, Benchuk. Sorry for that. Mazen the basic, Kevin. If your hand is up, you still want to speak, go on and speak.
He's been knocked out, so he's reconnecting. So I don't think he'll be. Yeah, he will come back. He's reconnecting.
Okay.
Mazil, go, please check your DM. I think it's best to bring people in one at a time, because of the safety of the place.
All right.
Don't bring yeah, please.
Right. It's good.
Yeah.
Let's take all that have been brought in already. Then after that, we'll start bringing in one after the other.
Yes. Thank you.
Go on.
Salute everyone.
Okay. I'm echoing. Okay. Formula XY. Please
They won.
make your give us your question.
Hold on, please. Mazen Dubrisi is on. Mazen Dubrisi, do you want to say? You are echoing.
Echoing.
Okay, I'll go on and I'll meet him.
Hello?
Okay, Mazen Dubrisi, go on. What is it? You have a question? Mazen Dubrisi, do you have a question? I will take you down immediately. Okay, let's continue. Claridine, please continue.
Formula XY. Let's have your question. One question per person, please. I'll make it direct. Thank you. Formula XY. Can you hear me at all?
I can hear you, Clary James. I can hear you. I don't know if any other person can hear us. Let me see. Godzel Jonathan, can you hear us? Let us be sure.
Yes, I can hear very clear. Good evening, Majugo. Yeah, I can hear. Okay. I just want to, it's very clear and sound here.
Okay. Thank you so much, my honorable minister.
I greet you.
Okay.
All right. Let's go to the next person. If Formula XY is there, Ugo, please. Let's take Formula XY out, and then EK _ Biafra 777. Please Go ahead and give us your question. One question at a time, please.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity to
Ike
speak.
Biafra, can you stop the music coming out from your background, please?
Yeah, that's why I'm going. I'm going away from that area, so I don't stop people. Yeah, there's a very close. Okay. Sorry for that. Sorry for that. For the interruption, please. Am I okay now?
Yeah, go on.
Anyway, so you say one question. I prefer to ask two questions, but let me go with the one question, please. My question is this: is very simple, and related to what happened to maybe when everybody have the issue of finance, whatever they ask us as they leave their job, then they tend to hijack everything and become a problem for us. Now, my question is this: what is the office is doing to make sure they notify the FBI to investigate the former finance minister? That's my question, please.
Thank you for that question. That's a legal question, and I'm not, I do not have the authority now to go into that. But the United States of Biafra has a legal, system or legal section that do handle this. So this is not within my jurisdiction. Thank you so much.
And it's okay. A second question is to you. Can you promise Biafran that whenever you're asked to leave your job, that something will not repeat again, please?
Oh, that's a very, very simple one for me. And like I said, every job has its responsibilities and duties. Remember that this is non-paid job that we're doing, and
That's true.
then we signed a contract, and I will abide by that contract. There's no job that is forever or must do or die. As I'm serving you today, I do not know who might be in this position where I am right now. And when it's time for me to go, I will honorably, having discharged my duties, leave it with dignity. Thank you very much.
Thank you for that answer. Thank you. I do appreciate.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Ike. Thank you for your question. If you can try and go to the listener side now. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. The next person will be Aludo first. Go ahead and ask our Secretary for Finance your question, please.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Sister Clara Dims. Thank you, Go 247, everybody, Ben Chooks. I greet you all, sir. Thank you to our able minister, Minister Diane, Secretary. I have one question, and this question has been bothering me, and I believe so many Biafrans are concerned about this developments. Considering the our history in this struggle, and our relationship with the Nigerian government, the kind of problems we've been having with the Nigerian government, do you think using an Islamic bank account, for the donations of
Let me stop you. Aludo.
I'm
That
listening.
question, yeah, please, that's not what we're here for. As I said earlier, this is Dr. Agi, the Secretary for Information, Telecommunication and Postal Services. With that question is not what we are here for. It has been addressed. Even the Secretary here started by explaining to you about the New Dimension mandate. We do not need anything Islamic here. She took her time to explain. We don't have much time to stay here. Maybe you can, let somebody else ask a question. That has been addressed. Thank you. We don't have any Islamic bank here. Thank you.
Biafrans need more answers. We need more answers.
No, speak for yourself. Speak, Ugo. Speak for yourself. So that's what I'm saying. That has been addressed yesterday by the Deputy Prime Minister during the fundraising, and Honorable Secretary for Trade also addressed it here. So don't say Biafrans. Say yourself. That has been addressed. Thank you. We need to save time for more important questions that have not been addressed. Thank you.
Yeah,
Mazigo.
thank you so much. Though, if there is anything you want to understand, listen to yesterday's address by our deputy prime minister, and go back to the beginning of this program. You will hear the secretary for finance explain this same question you are now asking her to address again. Please let us not wind our clock back. If you have another question, go on and ask it. But if it is about that banking and the Sharia or whatever you are insinuating it to be, that question has been addressed and cannot be addressed again. Thank you.
Thank you, Ugo 247. I'm going to quickly bring the next person in. Mobility, you're next. Please ask the secretary your question. One question per person. Thank you so much.
Yeah, good evening, every one of you. Good evening, brothers and sisters in the house, ministers in the house. I greet you all. Well, I don't have much to say, but it's been off. I've been online for some couple of days because we'll be busy putting something in place, spending the season we have. I greet you all once again, my people in the house. All you do is good for us, and we Biafrans. But I'm not here to ask questions because I believe everything has been addressed, and our target is what? To alleviate the terrorists in our land. That is the major thing. The kidnapping is going on. What I mean when I say kidnapping, the abduction is going on. The terrorist state of Nigeria are still somehow doing what they are doing. But despite our defense forces are doing all we can, because I'm chatting from homeland and I'm seeing what is going on. But those harassment will be seen is no longer there. I greet every one of you, both our deputy prime ministers, including every Biafran. I'm not an enemy to anybody. Everybody, as so long we are a Biafran, irrespective of what we are going through, I still consider you as a brother, because I hope with time everything is going to settle down. The tide is going to settle down, and we will understand and pick up our plecum mantles and then proceed to the journey, because already sovereign nation of Biafra has been declared already, and there is nothing making us to go back to Egypt again. Our priority is to make sure we
Mobility,
defend our land.
do you have any question, please?
Thank you. Thank you, Mobility.
Yeah, Mbazi Benchi, sorry, it's been long I've come to space, so I just want to use this opportunity to say one or two. I don't have much question to ask because everything has been answered from Prime Minister in the House. I just want to say one or two words, then I'll close. But if it is taking more time, I think I'll have to drop this mic here. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mobility. Next time, there are quite a lot of people who want to ask questions. Thank you. Thank you for that. The next person that I going on is by Epistulo. By Epistulo. The mic is yours. Ask your question, please. By Epistulo. Please ask your question. The Secretary of Finance is here to answer your question. Indicate if you can hear me.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. All right. He's speaking now. Yeah. Go ahead and ask your question. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm so grateful to be here. I just want to say thank you for my Deputy Prime Minister. Thank you for the Finance Secretary. I just want to chip in a word. The word is just be resilient and straightforward in what we are doing. We are getting there. We're almost there. No shaky. Don't look sideways. Just be going. We're getting there. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. I just want to let you know that we are here, Gidiba. We ain't shaking nothing. All right? Until victory is won, until we conquer everything that needs to be conquered. We're going to be victorious everybody should be resilient and be steadfast in whatever we're doing. And the final thing that we need is victory and nothing else. Thank you.
Thank you for your kind words by Epistilo. You can go to the listening side now, and then I can bring in United States. Your next. You can ask the Secretary of Finance your question, please.
Okay, thank you, Sister Claridines, and I observe every protocol. I want to thank you, our finance secretary. I have seen what is going on, even the bank and all the things surrounding it, but I don't want to go to that side because some people might not necessarily be that they're against it by what they are saying. It's just maybe because of security concern, but I don't want to go there. But what I want to say is this, that I want you to know that Biafrans are actually, making a transaction of trust again in your department and in this government. We are trusting this government. There are things that we may not really understand, but we want to trust that this government has our best interest. And we just want the assurance that we are not going to be disappointed again, because we've gone through a lot in the hands of the people we trusted in the past. And that is why you see, just like na asụsụ Igbo, a na-asị na aṅụ gbagide nwa nkịta ọtụwazi okporo ijiji ewu. So, and that is what you see happening. And when some of our enemies, bank on this, use it to carry, a lot of things, because a lot of people are panicky. So what Biafrans actually need is just reassurance. And with the way this government is taking, the pace you guys are taking, number one thing I love is that the building of institutions, removing things from, a system where we have individualization and now institutionalization. So in a situation where we have a strong institutions that regulate everybody, and not where you put every government resources and power on one person and then they can abuse it I'm sorry, and begin to do the thing. So I appreciate what you guys are doing. Please continue to make sure that we have a strong institution that will be able to have some balance of the checks and balances. So I think that is what we need, and then we can do great things. I don't have a question. I just want to say, yeah, I love you, and I've seen what you've done, even as the when you were handling the north and south yeah. So, and I know that you're going to bring that experience and also serve Biafrans in this capacity. I appreciate you, and also our information secretary. You guys are doing an amazing job. So please, we are looking forward to you not disappointing us, please. Beacon. Oh,
thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, just
Okay,
yes.
thank you.
just
I just want to say something before
just
we
to
go ahead.
piggyback. Yeah,
Okay,
just to
okay, go ahead,
piggyback.
Secretary.
Yeah, just to piggyback on what you said. This is an institution and not a one-man game. An institution that's going to have checks and balances. And I'm here to reassure you, having been the financial secretary for the New Dimension mandate, and I did produce my financial statement to the cabinet when Obatobie was here, before just about 3 or 4 weeks ago. I did provide the financial report of this New Dimension mandate. So I'm reassuring you that I'm going to be doing, my department is going to be doing perhaps quarterly or bi-yearly, financial reports, and then a yearly financial reports. Every job, like I say, has its responsibilities and duties, and I will not wait for anyone to remind me to produce or execute those services inherent in my job description. Biafrans, be rest assured, And I'm reassuring you that I am here to alleviate the questions that you may have previously. But now, from now, it's going to be a government that you're going to trust and a government that you will rely on. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable Secretary. Dear friends, I'm going to use this opportunity just to address someone might be thinking that when the person that started with Islamic something, I follow a lot of people online. Okay, so I follow the trajectory and trend where people are coming from. And believe you me, as soon as that individual left here, of course, he sent me a text saying that we're paying money to Zoological Bank. So I just want to let everybody know it's not that I'm trying to shut him up or not. I follow, and I'm very active online, so I know where people are coming from. Everyone, and he just, no matter how many times we explain, that individual will never, believe, or he was sent for a mission. Thank you so much. I just want to clarify that. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. I do understand and I do follow too, because that's why I say their opinions. No matter the explanation you give to them, no matter the facts that you present to them, they're not hearing it because what they have in their head is not letting them listen. And actually, it doesn't really pay you explaining to such a person. When I started, I knew that was the first thing I had to do, to expound and explain it. So for people coming in late, maybe you might have to watch this program after we finish. I wouldn't like anyone to take us back so that other people could have the time to ask, pertinent questions. Thank you very much.
And just to clarify that is the new mandate account. The secretary explained everything regarding that. So if you have any question on that and you are not clear, you need to watch. This is a recorded space. You need to go back and listen to her opening speech. Thank you. I think the next person I'm going to bring in now here is I don't know, it's Mazin Dubisi. Do you want to ask a question? If not, I'll bring World Greatest to ask his question. Because you didn't raise your hand. Please indicate by raising your hand up if you want to ask a question, please. Mazi Indubisi, do you want to ask a question? Okay, let's go to World Greatest. The mic is yours. Ask your question to the Secretary of Finance, please.
Thank you very much. Happy holiday to you all. Happy holiday to the Secretary of Finance. Thank you for making a time to come address us on economic issues. I'm going to just ask a couple of questions with the fact in mind you guys are just less than a month or so in power after the redeclaration, but I'm still going to ask you some futuristic questions. Number one, what are your visions? Because you guys are like the seed that is about to generate greater things. So the foundation should be stiff. So what are your vision for your department, and how do you intend to? What changes do you intend to bring that we've not seen before? That is more innovative. And secondly, my question is, how can you see that the media department get some finances to push the Biafra narrative so we can see Secretary of Media in international medias and blogs and um, podcast and all. Thank you. Those two questions for now.
Thank you very much. That question is very good. It's very, very important. And you mentioned the media. Like I said, I'm going to institute electronic financial recording system across USB. That's going to make it efficient in our accounting, both expenditure, budgeting. Like when you mentioned the information system or the media, I'm going to have every department give me a budget of what they intend to do for the year. Your budget at the end, it may, be a little bit short or, more than what you budgeted, but it gives us an idea and it lets us prepare, for the resources that we may have and then the expenses that we need to do. So, and then I'm going to have interdepartmental. So every department, I'm going to institute a system whereby each department is going to have their expenses and then the amount allocated to them. And then they're going to be keeping record of that. And me, as the Secretary of Finance, I'm going to have an overall view that, like in the system that I'm going to institute, when I press it, I'm going to see what the media department is doing, how far they are, and then defense and every other department. This is going to give us a good grip of what we need to do. Like I mentioned the other day, I worked as an accounts assistant in Nigerian Breweries Limited for about 3 years before I came over to United States. So I have knowledge in budgeting, costing, and actually in wages. So I think my department has the ability to execute and produce for Biafran people what we actually need to do. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Am I permitted to ask a couple more questions?
What greatest? Just one more.
Okay, one more. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
I appreciate that, Claudine. Okay, another question is when you finally get this budget and all and funds are disbursed, do you have mechanism to hold these various departments accountable for whatever allocation that was rendered to them? That's my last
Of
question.
course. Yeah, when I say I'm instituting a system that's going to be looking into what each and every department is doing. I'm not going to be waiting for 1 year. So perhaps on quarterly basis or by, yearly basis, we're going to be looking into what each and every one of them is doing. So actually, when they come to do their presentation, we already have an idea. Because when you institute a system that's going to make everything transparent and accurate and appropriate, then, our government is going to be the one of accountability. And everyone will be rest assured that no one is trying to cover anything, because it's going to be an ongoing basis. And then you're going to be transparent too. That is what is required of everyone. And you cannot do otherwise. It's not going to be a case whereby you'll be left for 1 year, and then when you're told to come and give us an account or recording of what you've done for the year, and then you're going to be telling us and ifs or buts. That's not going to be allowed here. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your service. We are grateful for having you here. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, World Greatest. Ugo, you can. I don't know if you can bring in more people. I can. I'm restricted, but I'm the ones that I can see.
Yeah, we still have a Gose there. Can you give a Gose mic? Can you speak Gose?
All right. Go ahead, Gose, please.
Maybe you can bring in someone else. I don't have any question for the Honorable Finance Secretary. I will just say thank you for what you're doing for your service, and also thank the host for this wonderful event. I'm also part of the Secretary in the Sports Department, so I'm here to listen and also support the government in what we are doing. So I will say you can bring in somebody else. I don't have any question. Thank you.
Thank you for being here and supporting.
Thank you so much.
Come on, guys, bring the questions on.
We need those challenging questions right now in Biafrans. This is the moment to throw those questions, please. Bring it, come, make it rain. Make it rain. Relevant ones, strong ones, tough ones. Thank you.
Okay, meanwhile, I think I might have to go through some questions some people asked yesterday. Maybe some of you that weren't there at the fundraising, this might help you guys. I'm going to use this as to educate or do a session for Biafrans who are trying to disengage or stop their recurring payments from the previous, accounts or sites. A lot of people say they do not know how to stop, their recurring payments. And I know a lot of us are not tech savvy, but I'm aware that Biafrans that are not tech savvy, but some of them have children or family members that can help them out. Our people, especially the older generation, when it comes to this computer stuff, they feel uncomfortable, they're scared. So one of the ways for you to stop your recurring deductions is, one, to contact your vendor to stop the payment. Like assuming you're using a credit card or debit card or PayPal, you call your vendor to stop the payment. Or you can go to your bank, assuming it's credit card also or Zelle. Walk straight to your bank and tell them you want to stop the recurring deductions from a particular site or website, you may call it, and then you show them the new website or new account where you want your money, where you want to do the recurring donations or deductions. So that's simple. But for those that are tech savvy, it's just going to take you a few minutes. You go to the site. After all, when you did set up that recurring deductions, you are the one that set it. So you go there, like it said, you have monthly, you click on that monthly, it opens up and then gives you choices on what you want to do. So it's very important every true Biafran do that, because starting next month, after we had the fundraising yesterday, we're going to have Christmas break for people to enjoy Christmas with their families. So at the end of this month, starting next month, you must have set up your current, deductions, which is new dimension mandate. Your money is secured and is good. So for those of you that are wondering what to do and then how to stop their payments, their previous payment, just like what I explained to you, is very easy. Thank you very much. If anyone else has questions, I'm here to help answer it.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, Goze Jonathan, I hope you are not asking questions. Anytime you want to ask question, you can interrupt us. Okay, Ike, have you asked your question? Ike, have you asked your question?
He's just been given
Okay.
the mic. Yeah, give him Ike. Ike, you can ask your question now. I think there's a delay for them to pick the mic.
Okay. Ike, please ask your question quickly. Go on.
All right. Good evening, everyone. My Honorable Secretary of Finance, good evening. Thank you for everything you explained. I'm happy with all you've said during your remarks, opening remarks. You mentioned that the account to deposit is safe, which is all I needed to hear. That it is safe, which means if I put any money, if you say
Yes.
you will get it. So I'm very, very satisfied. I'm okay. I wish you good luck in your service. My question is, are we entitled to know how much of it is yesterday? I don't know if I'm entitled. That's the question I need to know. I'm
You
gonna
are
ask.
not
Yeah, thank you.
you are not entitled to know how much we donated yesterday, but we have a record. Like I said, I assure you that this present Department of Finance is on top of everything. So at the appropriate time, we're going to present, to the cabinet, at the financial standing of our United States of Biafra. Thank you very much.
Okay, can we also contribute in Nigerian currency, a Gemma in Nigerian currency?
Are you in Nigeria? So, and which state are you? Yeah,
I'm
you
in
have
Nigeria.
states, and
I'm
then
in, I'm in exile in
yeah,
Nigeria, Abuja
okay,
precisely. I'm in
okay,
exile in
okay.
Abuja.
So you can pay through your admin, and let me tell you, these are local accounts we have every day, every day. You know, balance or standing of what we have in there. Very, very safe. So you make your payment through your admins, or you can pay in exactly with the information that you have. It is safe. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, my honorable secretary. Ike, you can now leave the mic, please. Okay, phone girl, unmute yourself and ask your question.
Okay, thank you so much. Uh, my honorable fam Diane, one love from here.
One love to
My
you.
princess, where you at? Where's my princess? Okay, she over there. I greet you, guys.
I'm here.
Clarity.
I'm here.
I greet you, Madugo. I greet you guys. Thank you so much for what you guys are doing. This Biafra, we must be well represented, and that's what we are doing. I thank you so much. So organized. I trust my honorable fam Diane. She's very, very thorough and organized. So she's doing the needful. So thank you so much. Quick question for the Biafrans in America. There are different aspects that ways of us paying. Zelle, are there opportunity to use Cash App as well to pay in New Dimension? Would there be in the future? If not, that's my question.
Yeah, whatever we do not have there, I'm not sure. We don't have Cash App at this moment, but we are taking cognizance of other means of what people are expressing to have, and then we'll look into that. So it's an up. We're going to be editing and adding some stuff, to the basics that we have now. All right.
Okay, great. Thank you. I wanted to
You're
clarify that.
welcome.
Thank you so much for all you are doing. Thank you for your service. It's all voluntarily. I appreciate what you guys are doing. Keep going. Thank you so much. I yield.
Thank you. And we are here because of you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, Honorable Financial Secretary, just a quickly question to ask you. Is everything okay with the IOU section? IOU, has everything ratified? Because
Okay.
people are here.
Okay. Okay. The IOU section, I'm sure, I don't know whether some of you know that I'm the head for that the team that brought that IOU. So since this current stuff that is going on, somebody somehow took away New Dimension mandate payment, method from the IOU. So we're still looking into that, and then perhaps very soon we're going to come up and let the people know, what is going on. The COS, the Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Arabweze Agonwanyanyi, did mention it yesterday or a couple of days ago that New Dimension mandate was taken out from this IOU payment site. So we are looking into that. And then we're going to let the Biafrans know at the appropriate time what is going on. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we go to Shukuma Emmanuel. Shukuma Emmanuel, quickly unmute yourself.
Good evening. Good evening, my honorable sisters. My question is just simple. I want to know, how do you approve a budget? Did any budget that will come to your table, will it pass through a process before you approve it? Can you explain to us how you accept a project before payment will be made? Thank you.
Okay, if you recollect, if for anyone that has worked in a budgeting department before, every department is told to give their budget. Whatever it is that department does, you all have an idea, the things that you're going to need, the things that you're going to spend, and then acquisition and your expenditure. So that department has knowledge of it. And then when you bring it to my section, we're going to have to look into it. Remember, I do not have expertise for all the departments. So we're going to have to use expertise, expert knowledge of people that have good knowledge of your department. Like, let's say, this is your department is maybe as a Department of Health and Human Resources. And then perhaps, let's say I don't have any knowledge of anything about healthcare. We're going to have to seek the knowledge and expertise of people that know the health departments, their needs, and then everything that they need and their expenditure. So remember, when you're doing your budget, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just as we have at home, everyone manages their home. Then from what you earn, you know what the things that you need. So if you earn, let's say $100, and then you're going to go buy something that is $100, that's a red flag right there. It's a no, you can't do that. So like you're going to have to take out how much you're going to pay for your rent, your car, your insurance, and everything. So you're doing that from little knowledge of what you've known before or what you've done before. And then that's just in your house. But when we come to an institution or organization, that's something different. You have rules and regulations and things that you do, and then we're going to have expert knowledge of people that know about that your department that can help us either to streamline, what you want or make it better. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate. Why I ask this question is to enlighten our people so they can be able to understand the new BIAFRA we are talking about, for them to understand how things is being done, because we know in our former country, which is Nigeria, how people bring budget, how they added a lot of figure, how they did not execute any program. So that is what the BIAFRA wanted to be sure of, how our money goes out, how you scrutinize the budget before it will be paid into. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thanks.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Shukuma. Please, if you finish asking your question, do us a good favor by leaving the mic so others can get mic as well. Okay,
No,
Obi
no
Chief.
worries. We'll go. I will bring them down. No worries.
Okay, Obi Chief Priest, unmute yourself and ask your question.
Good evening, Ugo 247 and other people on the platform. Good evening. My question comes this way. Uh, since we have gotten a country, United States of Biafra, my question comes this way. On which platform, on which radio station or television station that are we going to hear a message from our Biafra government? Number two, if you want to join Biafran police, how will you join Biafran police? And the number three comes this way. Remy Jews was accusing Butuza, Holy Ghost, of kidnapping and killing our people. And these men are men that we say is a Biafran soldiers. So Ugo 247, I ask you this question. How will you as in defend this Remy Jews accusation about kidnapping and killing from Biafran armies liberation? Thank you.
Thank you so much, my brother. Listen, Honorable from Dan. Let me respond to you, please.
Okay.
My brother, firstly, we are not here for open mic. We are not here for open mic. We are here. The Honorable Secretary for Finance is here.
Yeah,
Who
whose
is this?
speaker is on there? We go hold on. We go hold on. Whose speaker is on? Uh, any Igbo, can you mute yourself, please?
Who is that? Who is that? Benchux, let me meet
Yeah,
you.
he's omitted. He's omitted.
Okay, thank you. So, Obi Priest, we are here for Honorable Finance Secretary is here to take question concerning finance, but concerning your question about how to join police, I'm not in Department of Police. One, I think another question you ask is Remigius. Anybody is free to say what they like. You cannot take the microphone out of Emmanuel Remigius' mouth. I am not Emmanuel Remigius. If you watch me, I will always tell you that whatever you are saying on social media, remember, internet, never forget. In time to come, it will be bring up against you. Don't come to social media and do anything because of personal hate. So I am not here to respond to that. I believe you've gotten my response. I'm not defending Emmanuel Remigius or Butuzo here. We are here for finance. If you have any question regarding finance, do ask your question, please. If you don't have, you give others chance to ask their own questions. Thank you.
Ugo 247, thank you very much for your response. But the last question, you didn't give me the answer. I know you talk about finance.
What is the last question?
I don't dabble on finance of organization. It's not my business.
What
So
is the
what I
last
talk,
Then, sorry, you go
We are
247. Obi Chief Priest. If you don't dabble in a finance question, then you need to wait. The Ministry of Defense has been here already. We've had one-to-one with them. The Deputy Prime Minister has been here. We've had one-to-one. Today is the finance one. So if you don't have any question for finance, you will need to have to come when you have the
uh,
military coming back.
uh,
So we're not
uh,
going to entertain any more of
the
your
third
questions.
question, the
So
third question. You
No,
listen to me.
if you only have no Ugo,
hold on,
if he has question on finance, yes. If not, he's not going to ask any more question on the military and police, please.
Clarity, please. Obi, what is your last question?
The last I asked 3 questions. You responded on 2.
Very,
The third one
very
was
simple. I will meet you and take you out of here. What is your last question?
the last question is about me.
It's about what?
Radio and television station.
Okay, radio and television station. That will be answered in due time. The process is. Are you hearing me, Obi? Obi, chief priest. Well, for the radio and television you are asking about, I don't know how much you have done towards the media and communication. All these things need funds. Most of us that want Biafra to come today, we do not support Biafra. Most of us that want to the television, radio, this, you don't support what we are doing. You are only here to ask irrelevant questions. How do you want to get information from the government? I wonder what you are getting from the government at this moment, if it is not information. You don't support the government, but you are asking questions. You just want somebody to pick it up against you, or you want to fight the government indirectly. Please strictly go straight to your question concerning finance. If you don't have any question concerning finance, please don't come here. Okay, good man, please unmute yourself and ask your question.
I am not here to ask any questions. I'm here rather to appreciate my government. They are making us so proud. This new government with intellectuals, with the best top-notch professionals. I salute you all. Keep making us proud. This right now we know that we are ready to be free. We are ready to have our nation. We love you. We love you. We can't love you less. We will keep supporting you, because while we give you our support, we support ourselves to get our freedom. Thank you so much. I yield here.
Thank you very much. We love you all more. Thank you.
Thank you so much, good man. Sir William, go on and ask your question.
Thank you, my brother. Go 247. I greet you, Honorable Minister, Secretary for Finance, my sister. You are doing great work. Thank you very much. Well, my question is to, am I coming out?
Yes, you are.
Yes, my question is to assuage the curiosities of these few disgruntled nincompoops, you know. So let me just go straight to the point, the question. With this account now and this new dimension, how are we able to sustain our military and then provide them with all the necessary materials? I hope you understand my question, and I hope God will give you the wisdom to answer it, because they have been making a lot of gossip online about this issue. Thank you very much.
Okay, let me tell you, some time ago, before we took over, ever since we took over, all their needs, the moment we see it, we do it immediately. It doesn't even take us up to 24 hours to meet their needs. So whatever you may have been seeing online, maybe things that happened before we took over. Since we took over, the Secretary of Defense can attest that we are on top of everything. We do not waste time. And then I would also like to use this opportunity to tell you and many of our brethren, Biafrans, to continue to donate and support this United States of Biafra government, so that we will be able and also continue to supply the needs of our angels. Thank you very much. It's not a one-man show. In Igbo, as anaghị agba aka achụ ehi. We're not going to get it by much talk, but it is by action and deeds. The action and deeds is our continuous and then steadfast support by donating for the care of our angels and then for our freedom. Thank you very much.
God bless you, my sister.
You're welcome.
Thank you, William. Okay, Chidima Ugoife, you go on and ask your question.
Thank you, my host and our Secretary of Finance. I greet everybody in the house. From me, I'm very happy the way things has been going, starting from the day that the cabinet members addressed us. I don't have question. I just want to to appreciate your work, all you have been doing. We are like, you are encouraging us. You are making us to feel that yes, you people can do it. Meanwhile, I want to put a kind of relief in the mind of people who are like confused about this, even though that myself, there is a way I used to solve my own when I am confusing some things. Maybe it might help somebody out there to not to be too like what is going on based on that Islamic side of it, of that dimension. Listen, I want to use this. There was this somebody that was like, I am minding my God alone. I don't mind anything about universe. Anybody can ask anything from universe. I am asking all I want from God. I just want to use this thing as a kind of what I want to use to advise them. Now, meanwhile, this person is using phone to say this in all this in that he doesn't mind universe and all other things, that she's only minding her God. Now, the phone you are using, the plane you are entering for traveling, a lot of things. There are things that there are many ways they are doing it. You cannot tell, you might not tell the forces they use to produce it, but you are using it. You can't run away from it. Meanwhile, it's not affecting you in what you are using it for your own benefit, and it does not affect you. Yet you are against it unknowingly. So our problem most of the time is believing and knowing. From me, I don't have problem whether it is whether Islamic or not. What I am mindful of is that you have given it a well explanation to tell us this is a non-government profit. I don't know how you say, but I understand that our people, our nation is still in line with that bank that helps the people that are still in that area to move ahead for what they need to as a nation. So meanwhile, by using this kind of thing to explain this person is saying, I'm only asking God, I am not asking universe. It's a mistake of belief and knowing, because what you are against is what you are even using unknowingly. So I don't want to go further. It's just a kind of a insight for people who might have a heavy heart on that issue, to start to reason beyond what they believe instead of knowing. Meanwhile, I believe that with time, it will be cleared, because even the one you said is okay for me. I don't even want to go deeper than why should he have that connection. But using this one to explain, I believe that somebody that has this in mind can know that you cannot know everything. And not only that, sometimes what we believe, we are more of believing than knowing. So let it just be a kind of a little advice I can give to some of them that have this issue of that side. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Just to shed a little more light on what you're trying to say. You know, ignorance versus facts. That's the premise, and that's the issue here with a lot of our people. Ignorance versus facts. Facts is truth and is unchangeable. But with ignorance, even if the angels come down from heaven above, it will not change their mind. And then that ignorance, a lot of time, has to do with opinions. So somebody might have the opinion, no matter how much you try to explain to them, They will not understand because not only are they gullible, they are ignorant. It's only with time as things continue, happening and then they're seeing, then they might have to have the opportunity to change. But some of them may not change. So we don't have to bother about those people. You understand what I'm saying? You do your explanation as much as you can, and then you cannot change people's mind. But the facts are always there. It is, constant and it never changes. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, my honorable secretary. Thank you. Ben and Clary John, are you there? Can you see the people on the mic
Yeah,
section?
yeah,
Can you
yes.
see you?
We have an
Okay,
Igbo. An Igbo.
okay,
An Igbo. Can
go
you
on.
unmute your mic? An Igbo. Can you unmute your mic? If you're not unmuting your mic, United States of Biafra, can you go ahead?
Good evening, wonderful Biafran people. Good evening, all cabinet members here. I really appreciate you people for your good work, for everything you people are doing, for the life of Biafran people, which I'm included. I don't have question. I just want to appreciate the Biafran government, and I want to use this opportunity to say that now we know reason why the old cabinet member was dissolved and we are having new cabinet members, because we need people like people we are seeing right now. We need people like the people we are seeing, the people representing us now. I want to just say I'm very, very happy. And like I always say, particularly, I always say that anything that happens in life happens for every reasons, and for everything that happens for reasons. I really appreciate all the new cabinet members, the people that is representing us. We are so happy for you people. And I want to say that we need people like you people. We need people like you people. I want to say a very big thanks to you people all. I want to use this opportunity to tell Biafran people that we are in a government now. We are not here for any individuals. And anybody that don't want to support Biafran government can hug transformer. I'm just saying this, and I'm sorry for those I might offend using that word, but I just want to say it how I feel. I really appreciate Biafran government, and I want Biafran government, with my own opinion, to keep on doing what you people are doing, and never to buy any idea of listening to some individuals who think they can do it, who think they are being the backbone of Biafran government. If they are not there, we will still keep on moving. We will still get where we are going to. And I want to appreciate you people again for having people like every single new cabinet member elect under the Biafran government. We need people like you people to take us to where we are going to. Thank you people so much for every effort people have made and the one people have in hand to do for the life of Biafrans. I'm so much happy for Secretary of Finance, Economic and Development and Trade. I'm so much happy hearing you. In fact, everything I will say this evening, you make me so much happy. And let me just touch a little bit concerning those who have been asking questions about the Biafran army, how they being financed. We are happy for Biafran government for everything people are doing. We know that Biafran army are not online. We know very well. And whenever we see those gossiping online, trying to lay Biafran people that we need to support the individuals from those they benefit. We know with Biafran people, we know very well, and we are happy with what people are doing. We have seen everything, and we have learned a lot from our past. And we will never, with the Biafran people, we never allow our past to repeat again. And I'm so much happy for you people. May you people keep on doing a good job. I really appreciate you people. Biafran government, keep on doing what you people are doing. We are solidly behind you people, with the Biafran people, with the genuinely one that love Biafra and care for it. We love you people and we see what you people are doing. And which means if you were in position of where you people are, me particularly, the way you people are doing it, I would have do it that way. And the COS, I really appreciate that. Very woman is one of the women that I have seen in, I mean, a woman in man's body. She's doing an amazing job, and everything she's doing today, she's doing it, and I believe that if I were to be in her shoe, I will do more of what she's doing today. So let every Biafran people take this in every one of us your head. I mean, he or she take it this into your head that we are under government, and we must respect this government and defend this government, because all we have been looking for years is we have gotten it, and we are not going to give any excuse or chance of any individual who claimed they have been the backbone of Biafra getting to where we are today. I really appreciate you people, and I'll drop my mic here. Thank you people so much.
Thank you. Thank you for appreciating us. We need you all to help us to serve you better. Thank you very much.
And Ibo, are you still there? And Ibo, are you still there? Can you mute your mic? Okay, by epistle, you have already asked questions. Do you want to ask another question again?
Yes. Thank you for the opportunity one more time again. Thank you, our Secretary of Finance. Now, I didn't ask question the first time, but I had a question that has been ruminating inside my mind. Now, the United States of Biafra is a new state, and the finance has a lot to play in the mind of the Biafrans, because the Biafrans are businessmen and women. Now, we have the fiat ejema that we cannot use now because we've not finished the needful. But we have the Biafran coin that the finance we need to do a lot of awareness on our businessmen, so that we can know how we the platform we can buy those USB, and how we go about it. It will go a long way to to put a mark on.
What happened?
Well, it's a network issue.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I think maybe it's a glitch or something like that. Let him come back to the mic again. And Ben Shooks, can't you bring up people, because I can see you don't see people that are requesting for mic. Do you have problem seeing them?
No, anyone. If I see anyone, I bring them up.
Okay, because there are a lot of them. Let me bring up so many of them.
That means he's not seeing them.
Yeah, episode can go ahead.
Okay, now my question is for the Secretary of Finance. What are we doing to inform Biafrans on the exchanges where we can buy these Biafran coins, the crypto, the USB coin? Because each time I check some platforms, I will not see them. And what are we doing to make them to be on the general platform where people can buy and use them as a stable coin? Thank you.
Thank you very much. You talked about this Biafra coin, the platform. You know, we have a guy that is in charge of this platform by name Azubike Nwade. And then the Deputy Prime Minister, COS, did speak about it 2 days ago. And then she said we are getting together, many guys, homeland, that is really working on this cryptocurrency platform. And that pretty soon, we're going to be able to kind of wrestle it from the state where it is now, because this guy has the password and everything. So, and then we having problem with them. But the cryptocurrency prior to this time has been, ongoing, and a lot of people have been using it to make purchases, and even some of them in doing some IOU. So hopefully by the time we come back from Christmas, things may have, may have stabilized. And for the last 2 or 4 weeks, we've had some stuff going on, and then we're trying to get our feedback, and then trying to, get back to normalcy. Hopefully, when we come back from Christmas, things gonna, be better than it is now. I want to let you know that the Biafra coin platform or cryptocurrency is gonna get back to its normalcy, hopefully. But let me ask you a question. Prior to this time, were you on that platform? Have you been on that platform? Have you used it before?
No, I've not used it before, but I've been trying to check it on Binance. I couldn't see it on Binance.
Yeah, because there's a lot of education that going on different platforms. I know almost like every day you check on different platforms. Some people are giving some awareness and education, on people that have no knowledge about it. So hopefully by the time we come back from Christmas, you check and then we see where we are, but we surely get back to it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Mazigo, are you there?
I can hear you. I hear you.
Okay. The next person to go now is the East. The East, can you mute your mic?
Yeah, good evening, Biafra. Good evening, Secretary for Information Telecommunication. Good evening, Finance Secretary. Go to first seven and all the ministers present here. I greet you all. So, without wasting time, I want to ask my question to the Finance Secretary. So, ma'am, I don't.
I can't hear you.
Yeah, the East, we cannot hear you.
To she said that
It looks
our.
like he's having network issue.
Yeah, can you hear me now? I have a call.
Can I start your question again? Maybe the person is still calling him.
Okay, bring someone else in then.
Okay. I think I see Happy Ume. Happy Ume, can you omit your mic and ask your question, please?
Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, I just want to say that it's an honor to speak with our Financial Secretary of the United States of Biafra. I just want to say congratulations to your new post.
Thank you.
I've listened to some of the things people have said with regards to all the things we need as a new nation. So my question would be, I know that this donation, I know we need to move on and continue. And you've answered one of the questions so that no individual is going to keep us at ransom ever
Yes,
again.
yes.
So I'm very, because that's been one of my concerns, starting from MNK. We know what we went through with DOS, and now it's happening to us. It's really, really a shame. But thank you so much for clarifying it. That now, as a nation, we are a government. You are just working in that department. You don't owe anything.
Yes.
You just brought something now that with regards to our coin, and I also want to believe that
Vivi,
as time goes on, nobody can have
it's too cold, huh?
a monopoly of
Very,
what belongs
very,
to
very
Biafra.
cold.
And this
Yeah.
coin now. But that aside, my main
I think
question for
I'm on the
today.
street tomorrow. Yeah.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
No, there's so
Yeah.
many voices
Yeah.
going on.
Ben Chooks, mute your mic. Thank you. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you so much. But God willing, like I said, as now we are a nation, nobody is going to ever put us in this because it's distressing. My main question and now is, as a new nation, Madam Secretary of Finance, can you please tell us what other ways your department is going to work tirelessly to make sure that the financial stability of United States of Biafra is empowered, because there's so many things we are going to be needing to do once we have taken over sovereignty of the land of Biafra. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, United States of America, when they had their War of Independence, some of the things we are going through now is what they went through. When they started, they had bonds, they had IOU, and then they had some individuals that also loaned money to the government. That was what they were using until other countries, like France, came to help them out. We know that it's just about 4 weeks ago that we redeclared and restored United States of Biafra. And then these people didn't even give us the opportunity for us to thank God and then rejoice on that, the victory of that redeclaration and then restoration. They didn't even give us the opportunity for us to, to thank God and actually rejoice. So right now, where we are is more on what we are able to do for ourselves, donation. And like the Deputy Prime Minister and COS, Dr. Arabueze said, we are working on other countries, that want to support and approve what we're doing. But meanwhile, we have other things going on that might take a little while, but at the moment, it is me and you, the pennies, the dollars, the ejema that we give is what we're going to use, to keep on, the oxygen or the life wire for what we're doing until those big ones come in. So what I would like to say again is that please, everyone, continue to support and donate to what we're doing. Freedom is never free, because in Igbo land, asana anaghị agba aka achụ ehi. This time, we really need money. And that money is going to be maintained by me and you. And I have the duty and the responsibility to let you know how we use this money. Thank you very much.
Sorry, I know that I'm supposed to ask one question. Please pardon me. I just want to give a follow up on that.
Go ahead.
In the fact that we are a rich nature.
Yes.
That our resources are in the hand of other people, and now we're here struggling, trying to make it look like we are going to start from scratch when we already have our God-given this thing. I know you're not the defense minister, but I just want to put that there for our people to know that we have those things there. But as long as we have not fully restored our sovereignty, it's still going to be us and us
Yes.
alone
Yes.
promoting and the help of other people. Thank you.
Thank you. And you see the IOU that was instituted on the basis of our resources. That's why we say that when you give us whatever you give to us, you're going to get back 100% because we are blessed and we are rich. We have the resources, so it does. Even when other countries come to support us, we have the resources. But meanwhile, we're going to have to donate, support, but we will get there and victory will surely be ours. Thank you very much. Can you all hear me?
Yes, yes, we can hear you. The next person to Atta, can you mute your mic?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Good evening from here. Greetings to Obatubie. Greetings to Mazen Namdekano, wherever it's at. He's with us. We are in spirit. And greetings to our lionesses, starting from the lioness number one, numero uno, Dr. Ngozi, and also the other lionesses here, Diana, the Secretary of Finance, and also Princess Aggie, another lioness. Greetings to all of you. All protocol Ugo, all protocol Ben Chooks, everybody, greetings to you all. Quickly, without taking too much time, as an elder, I'm coming from a different point of view. I'm just going to share one African proverb. It says, if you educate a man, you educate an individual. And we have
Exactly.
all seen the evidence. We've seen the evidence. But if you educate a woman, you educate a nation.
The
And this is
nation.
what's playing out right now. So as an elder,
Mhm.
I'm calling, to advise us, including myself, that we should cooperate with these lionesses who are natural bookkeepers. We shouldn't be concerned about money management. We can only be concerned of that when you're dealing with individuals. Women are nation. Women are bookkeepers. Women are mothers. Women are organizers. We're in good hands with the cabinet of United States of Biafra. Like they say in America, we're in good hands with all states.
Yes.
Going forward, I also like to mention my question, because it's about questions. Let me not change the topic. Honorable Diana, is there any proactive, apart from in-house, donations and IOUs? Is there any proactive IOU now? Like you said just a few minutes ago, that we got the collateral. We got something to back up, and there are no place in the world where you can get 100% interest. Is there any proactive, moves? Putting some people who are very good at sales to target affluent individuals, affluent businesses abroad. Is there anything in plan? That's my question, to boost this finance and make it happen. Thank you so much for the time.
Thank you very much for asking that question. And actually, you're asking the right person, because this IOU, the genesis of this IOU was when one of the time Prime Minister was visiting United States of America, and then somebody asked a question. It was that question that emanated this IOU. That person was worried that, on how far or how much donations, individual donations, can really help us. No place or nowhere or no country has ever won, any war by just individual donations. Individual donations is always the first step, the beginning, before every other thing come in. So this IOU, who is this IOU for? IOU is for Biafrans, is for friends and supporters of Biafrans, is for anyone, for Biafrans born, that is original people born in Biafra, or people married, their spouses, are qualified to take it. And actually, when you look at it, it is for everybody. It's for everybody. So we made it that way so that we could get more people. And if you take a look at it, it was being advertised. Something happened, a glitch happened before we went to Finland. And we were hoping, that when we come back, we're going to relaunch it. And then, which of course we did at the podium of that redeclaration. I do not know if people really realize how good or how vital this IOU is. Let's say if 1,000 or let's say about 10,000 people chip in, say 5,000 or 10,000. That's a big one there. So this is really a good product. And like I say, we were to come back from Finland and then do the advertisement, and then just like what you said, and then sell it the more. Not only the IOU, also the Ebube homes. So we have all this proactive stuff that we were doing and collateral. But like I said, perhaps after the Christmas, and then hopefully Obatobie will soon be with us and everything will come together. It seems that this is a difficult time. We have survived this time. And since we are still standing, tomorrow is going to be better. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Ben Shooks, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, please, I was out for some minutes. Take down those that have asked questions.
Okay.
Let us know who wants to call in.
Okay.
And I don't know, my honorable from Dan, how much more time do we have here? Let us know how
Okay.
to people.
Yeah. How many hands do we have? How many hands do we have? Let's go. This is 307.
We have Ndubisi here. John,
we have a lot of them.
yeah,
They are men.
John and
okay.
And Obioma.
Okay, let's go up to 3:30. It's 307.
Okay.
Let's go up to 3:30.
3:30 is your American time. Tell us in Biafran time. So
okay. Okay. Let's give 30 minutes more. Let's say 30 minutes more.
Okay, 30 minutes more. Okay,
Yeah.
now please don't encourage or advise or contribute. Only ask question, because if you come up now and say anything that is not question, we will take you down so that everybody that have question will ask their question. So we move now. We go on Mazin Dubisi. Kevin, you have asked your question before, right?
No, he was going up and down. The network is bringing him down.
Okay, Mazin Dubisi, Kevin, you have the mic. Ask your question. Okay, Obioma Elekwashi, you open your mic, unmute yourself and ask your question. Obioma Elekwashi.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. I'm calling from London, UK.
You're welcome.
I greet everybody. Almost hey Biafra. God bless United States of Biafra. God bless each one of you. I thank Brother Ugo. I thank Diana Ugo Chuku. Congratulations for your duty.
Thank
Congratulations
you.
for your ndị Igbo sịrị onye nyere ihe ukwu ihe ukwu ka a na-achọkwara aka. We are hoping
Thank
that
you.
you will make us proud as a woman you are, that you
Thank
are a
you.
nation, as one of our brothers said.
Mm.
Please, we trust you. We hope that everything will go smoothly now and forever. Thank you so much,
Amen.
and God
Thank
bless
you.
you.
Bless you
My,
too.
my only question, I don't know whether somebody have already asked it. It said this ID card we applied. Some of us applied the ID card, but it didn't went through. And I don't know the money we paid. Where did it go? Is it through the account they hijack? Or are we going to start afresh to pay back again, please?
No, if you made your payment prior to this time, you're not going to pay another thing. What it is, like I said, we just came back from Finland and then we're trying to have things, and then the year is running to an end. So hopefully by January, things will start running smooth again. And then by then, Albert Elbie may have come out. And
Thank
then
God. Thank
hopefully
God.
the house will come together or be together again. We pray for that.
Almost hey Biafra. Oh,
Yes.
Batobie. We are
Thank
welcome.
you.
We are waiting for you.
Yes,
Thank
we are.
Oh, Batobie, come back and finish what you started. We
thank
are
Exactly.
oh, Batobie, you must finish it. The
We,
finisher. We are waiting
yes,
for you.
thank
God
you.
bless
exactly.
each one of you. Thank
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 you.
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 Thank
You're
you.
welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah, quickly, we'll go to Happy May. Happy May, unmute yourself.
I've asked my
No, no,
question.
no, no. Happy you made it ask question. Yes, she did.
Okay, Happy May, I'm taking you down from the mic. Okay, we have John Bright John. Unmute yourself. John Bright, unmute yourself. Simon Peters, unmute yourself.
Yeah, good evening, my dear Biafran people.
Who is
And
speaking?
good
Simon
evening.
Peter. Is it Simon Peter that is speaking?
Yes.
Okay, go on. Thank you.
Yeah, good evening, my Secretary of Finance. I thank you for what you are doing. I'll go straight to my question. I am somehow worried on some of the representatives in various parts of the world that might have followed us, these enslaved people that come to destroy what we are doing, to make sure that all the contributions that they are doing in every other part, the time that we are in Brigi. So now we have our new government to make sure that all the donations that they are making in various parts of the country, to verify if all the representatives are putting the donations directly to this new mandate. Otherwise, to make sure that they change all the non-entities that doesn't want to obey our government, so that every of our payments will be going directly to it, so that every of our money will be enhancing. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Every time you have a 12, there must be a Judas Iscariot. It happened in the days of Jesus Christ, and it's going to keep happening. That's the way the world is. We cannot change it. Sometimes you might think that you are together. From the things that have happened recently, as Nandegina has so we're not more now, it is in Kankano. And that's the way it is. What I want to let you all know is that with the local account that we have, we get everyday up-to-date statements. from what is paid in there. That is an assurance, and I see it every day. So the people at home, whoever pledges, if you pledge, and then we tell you where to make your payment. And you know, a lot of time people make pledges and they may not redeem it. This is not the first time. It is our responsibility, whoever pledges, to make sure that they redeem. And if you do redeem and then pay it into the account you've been instructed, it is safe because I get daily reports from what is being paid there. So Biafrans, be rest assured that what we have now is good, is transparent, and it is safe. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, my honorable. We move on to
Can I?
Dr. Aggie. I hope who is
Yes,
speaking?
Yeah,
yes.
sorry, Mazi, Honorable Go, Honorable
Because
Go.
yeah,
Yes, yes.
go on,
I
go
just
on.
want to, ask, just to chip in something, just to the Honorable Finance and Economic Development. Now we are only talking the Biafrans. Like I said, I want questions. We want to take questions that also not just talking about funds and what we do. We know this
Yes,
of the things. I want
yes.
to ask Honorable Secretary of Finance, Economic Development, just to, brief also other people who are listening to us, because it's not only Biafrans are listening to this space, people who might also listen in future, and those that are online quietly here. What are the plans Biafra has for when it comes to economic development and international trade? Are we going to be looking into a sustainable insight, just to give the world a little bit of what plan Biafra has when it comes to economic development and trade between Biafra and other nations? What are the grants that we want to offer other people that to show that Biafra will be friendly for international trade? Just to look at what Biafra is bringing to the world and in Africa in general. Even though I know this, but it would be nice to let the people also know that Biafra has bigger plans for future. Thank you.
Thank you very much. If you had watched the video of the Finland, when we had a redeclaration of the restoration of Biafra, there was one man from the Eastern Bloc that did speak of trade with the economic and with the Asian world. Is there in the video. And they say that they are waiting for Biafra to have trade and economic development with us. They just can't wait. It's already there. And then they also know that n'ihe ọbụla anyị kotere na anyị karịrị ya, because we are endowed with resources. That's why everybody wants us. And not only that, they also know that Biafrans have intellectual properties. So we have the resources. It's already there. We just need to stabilize from the little shake up that we had. Like I say, hopefully Obatobe is going to come out soon, and then we're going to kick off. Meanwhile, having had the ability to sustain or withstand these few weeks shakeup shows that we will surely, get to our promised land, and then we will surely get back to our nation, United States of Biafra. We have the economic development, the trade, they're already waiting for us. And then the resources, we have it there. So it's just a timely, thing. And then we get things together. Remember, we are only but 4 weeks. And then I really don't think we have done so bad, when you consider the turmoil that we've gone through this past 4 weeks. Biafrans, Chukwu gọziri anyị, ndị a gọziri agọzi ka anyị bụ. But then we have to recognize that and then meanwhile do our own part until the bigger one kicks in. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for making that clarified. I am aware of that. The reason why I touched that question is just for our listeners and viewers and people who are listening all over the world, just to make sure that you touch this area for them to know that Biafra is open for trade. Biafra is open for investment. Yeah. Biafra is open for all this sustainability. Thank you so much for that. Yeah. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. That's a very viable question. I appreciate too.
Thank you so much, Princess. Dr. Aggie, you wanted to say something?
Yes, I just wanted to take this moment to rest the issue. I know we have left that part, but just in case there's someone here who still might want to ask that question regarding the Islamic stuff and all that. I just would like to, anyone that is thinking in that direction, I would like to direct you to the country of Turkey. Currently, majority of countries, including the contraction, all at least 80% of their wares come from Turkey, and Turkey is an Islamic state. I wonder what people that think that everything Islamic is bad, what are you doing with clothes from Turkey? Another thing is that, as we all know, there are some food that come to Biafra land, and most of them come from the north. Apparently, we might not know the farmers that produce those foods, whether they are Christian or Islamic. Also is the Chinese. Most of our products come from, talking about people back home, even in the USA, come from Chinese. Chinese people are not Christians, but still we use that come from there. And Dubai has been a hotspot for majority of Christians for vacation. Why am I saying all this? If we're able to tolerate, I'm using the word to tolerate, and go to all these places, what is wrong, even if the bank has an Islamic name? Let's just be open-minded and not to react to everything that we read. We're not going to be an island when Biafra is fully restored. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Honorable Aggie. Just to piggyback finally on what you said, we do not discriminate trades or businesses on the basis of religion. That's just a summary of what you said here. So both on items, goods, financial offers, or institutions, nobody does. And when you do that, you're ignorant. When you go to the market to buy something, you don't know where that thing came from. I remember in the Bible, God told somebody, Peter, arise, kill and eat. Ịpụta n'ahịa ihe a zụrụ n'ahịa, ịma ka esiri sie ya. And then if we as an emerging country is gonna limit our trade, our accesses to the world on religious basis, because somebody is not of the same religion to you, that mindset is not good. The world doesn't require that. What you need is you're going to have to make your research and then do comparative analysis like what we have done, and then see who offers you a better goods or better services. That's what it's all about. And when people do whatever they do, you can buy something from your enemies. Like I said, perhaps when we separate from Nigeria, that's when Biafra and Nigeria separate, we might even have a better, economic or trade relationship. But for now, we cannot be together. And for now, you cannot say you're not going to do business with somebody because that person is not of the same religion with you. That's what it is. So anywhere that has been anybody that has been feeding you with this propaganda, disinformation, or misinformation, they are ignorant. And all they're doing is just playing on the gullibility of the minds of unsuspecting, ignorant Biafrans. And we should know better by now, because knowledge is power. And what we are doing here is to educate you too. We can only educate. Whoever wants to make their mind open, that's what the world is all about. Thank you all. I just want to piggyback on that.
Thank you for explaining that. I hope nobody will come here to ask this question again. And the question you people are not asking them that are sending you is, why are they all interested in money? Money, 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 money. All they are fighting is to make sure every dime drops into their pockets, even changing the government account to their personal account. You don't ask that question. Is to ask if it is Mohammed Bank or Chukwemeka Bank.
Yeah. One more thing. I think Biafrans should be happy that we are open and then we are letting you all know everything that you're supposed to know. Because the previous um, um, minister or whoever was in charge of our finances, they never told. It seemed like it was a secret cult, which I mentioned earlier, like Okonko. The financial secretary of Homeland didn't know anything about the account she said she's keeping. How can that be? In whose name was it? What institution? What was the status of that account? That's a wild gaze, and I don't know who has the answer to it. But we are here to let you all know, when you do business, you do not just do business because somebody is of the same village or the same religion or the same church with you. It's who offers you the best services and who can offer their clients what suits them best. So please, Biafrans, be rest assured that you are in good hands. And we have to let our mind open and not be closed and ignorant. Education and knowledge is power. Thank you, my brethren. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Honorable Fandi. Okay, Mazi Shibaze, go on and ask your question.
Thank you so much, my 247 brother. Thank you, all the ministers, all the secretaries, all the government officials, our Secretary of Finance, and all your team. Thank you for all what you guys are doing. I still want to encourage you guys, and never you relent on whatever you're doing. Only the truth can stand the test of time. I
Exactly.
know it's difficult. We are battling it. We try to debunk. It looks like their lies are spreading everywhere. It does not stay for a long time. That's what I assure you guys. I've been in this world for 2 days, so I've seen a lot. So I will go straight to my question. My question is question, and I don't know if somebody have asked it before because I came in late because I'm still at work. I'm so sorry. If someone have asked a question before, please I make a pardon for anybody who feels somehow about that. My question and another contribution. First question is these people who have hijacked our account and uh, um, the new one we have now, this mandate that we have now, does it link to the back channel of our because we have the recurrent contribution
I don't know how that one goes on uh, that's the Biafra government in exile account before. I don't know. Is it linked or we should cancel that and transfer it over to this new one?
Okay, let me ask you a question. When you set up your previous recurring deduction, were you the one that set it up?
Yes, I did. Yeah, so it will be definitely.
Okay. Okay, then it's that simple. You know, whenever you set up an account that is recurring and you want to stop it, you have three ways. If you are tech savvy, you can go to your account, go into that your account there, and then change and then say stop it. You can go there and then stop it. You log in, go to your account, and then you click in there. It's going to show you, give you choices whether you want to continue or whether you want to cancel. If you want to cancel, you just simply cancel it. And then you cancel, and then you come to mandate, and then you set up a recurring, deduction. That's the way it goes. But if you are not tech savvy, and then I know that a lot of people, especially some mothers, the elderly ones, they're not tech savvy. So either they have their children or family member do it for them. But if they're not able to do so, they can walk into their bank and have their bank help them do so. And then when they cancel the previous one, then they give them the information on the new one, which is mandate we then want to be deducting their money from. That's number two. And then also, number three is that you can call your vendor. Like if you have a credit card or debit card or PayPal, you call them and say, please, you want to cancel that recurring, deduction. They do so over the phone. It's as easy as ABC. It's not a big deal. And I did
Yeah, yeah.
mention that I did mention that earlier before you came in. Thank you.
All right, thank you, ma'am. I knows how to do that, but I just wanted to clarify something right there so that the people who have that. But thank God you say you already mentioned that again. And
Yes.
another thing I wanted to chip in there is I don't know whether the word I'm going to use is the right word, but I do not want people to take me out of context because you may read it in a different way, but I want to encourage people. I don't want people to feel, oh, why did he say that? Because all I know is what we are doing, we're fighting for what will benefit our children and great great grandchildren. We don't
Yes.
know what we are doing right now, but in 20, 30, 40, 50 years to come, your children will be grateful that you have done what you are doing right now. So the point
Exactly.
I was making is people are keep saying, "Oh, we want Oba." Yeah, exactly. We want Oba Tobia to come. Whether he comes out or he, I'm not saying he's not going to come out, but I want you to understand my point. The point I'm making is, even if he comes out or he didn't comes out, the only thing we have to do is glory be to God because God have used him to lay foundation for us. We have our
Exactly.
road map, and
Yes.
whoever that sits there will follow the road map until we get it. There are one thing
Exactly.
they said in the zoo. They said that soldier go, soldier come,
So that's
barracks still
all.
remain. So I want you to have that in mind. Don't some people are hoping, oh, he's gonna come tomorrow, next tomorrow, and if he go 2, 3 months, he didn't come, you will be demoralized. No, don't have that in your mind. Mazin Nandekano is spending up to 3, 4 years now there. It didn't stop it. We are still moving ahead. But I'm not saying
Exactly.
that's why I say I don't want you to take me out of context. That oh, I
Yeah.
say he don't. No, he will come, God willing. But if he did not come,
The mandate will carry on. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, we move on. We continue. We have pray for Biafra.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. From here it is good evening. I want to thank my able leader, Mazi Ugo 247, and all cabinet members who are active on this live space. I want to say thank you for providing this opportunity for Biafrans to be able to ask questions in regards to the finance and the economic development and trade in Biafra land. Okay. I want to start by saying I actually like and love what we are doing, and we have just laid a solid foundation. I love what the Deputy Prime Minister is doing. If we are going to travel aright, if we're going to travel correctly, we need people who are capable, people who are transparent, people who are dedicated to seeing to it that we push this movement to the finish line. And I want Biafrans to know that we can see transparent officials representing us, and we are proud of them. My question is this. For people like us who had actually staked um, our Ejema in the Biafra coin. I personally, I am doing it via MetaMask. I don't know for those who trade cryptocurrency under MetaMask. I've imported it and then we've staked our Biafra coin under MetaMask. Now, one of the things that have discouraged a lot of people out there, and which I want the finance minister to address, is to give people out there. For me, I am not shaken. For me, I know that this government has come to stay, and this government has come to right every wrong that has been going on. Okay? Yes, but for those who are still shaking, so let me tell us the truth. Um, Biafrans are one of the richest people in the world. One of the most richest people in the world. We have the people who have that money. Okay, what they need is an assurance. So I need the finance minister to also throw more light on that to people who would want to stake and people who want to also invest, okay, in this government. And I want to encourage them. Please go ahead to invest, okay? They are here to clear the air for us to know how to go about it. And I want to thank you all for clearing the air. This is a transparent government, just like I've said, okay? Yes, so I yield my mic here.
Thank you so much, pray for Biafra. Thank you. Thank you for that wonderful contribution. And next, unmute yourself.
Honorable Mazugo, before you go, we have to confirm how many more minutes she has. It's 3:37 now. It's like we passed the 3:30. Honorable Secretary, do you still have time? If yes, how many more minutes, please? Honorable Secretary Diane Emmett, are you still here? Okay, we'll go ahead. Maybe she stepped out. Then go ahead.
She's muted.
I say one more question. It's 3:37. One more question.
Okay, one more question. Thank you. Good.
Okay, and it happened to be pray for Biafra as question. I thought I saw somebody now that wanted to.
John Bright. No, not John Bright. I can't see John Bright there. We don't have any. We don't have anybody again.
Okay.
I'm trying to one last person.
Can you hear me,
Who is
please?
speaking, please?
It's Ernest speaking.
Who is
Ernest. Ernest speaking. Ernest.
Oh. Okay, Ernest, go on and ask your question. That's the last question for the day.
Oh, I thought you gave
Please,
me a time.
please, I greet Biafrans and honorable cabinet members. Our protocols observed. I'm calling from homeland. My name is Ernest from Edo State. For the two comrades that asked about the digital currency,
Good.
and that is why I am speaking now. I
Okay.
want to speak up. I want to speak up because I am enlightened about the digital currency.
Thank you
I
very
think
much.
that if you look at all those purchases that were done and were posted on the Twitter space, I was the person that geared the people that made the purchases.
That's nice.
I was I was the person that motivated people to do it. I have
Good.
my proof. If you want me to go further to bring it up and for you to know that I did it, I will do so. Moreover, what I have to tell people is this: Binance is like a custodian for that digital currency. People should be rest assured the thing is working smoothly. Uh, Today, in particular, I have been able to transact business on that digital currency about close to ₦1 million, and
Wow.
nobody should be biased about it.
Good.
What made me to pause over a little bit is this: is because of the Finland Convention. I didn't want to use it to distract people. I wanted everybody to be focused about the Finland Convention, and hence that one has been accomplished. I feel maybe after the festive period, I will begin my adverts. I normally advert in most of the groups, uh, and my DM is open for anybody to contact me, even on Twitter, on Telegram. I mentor
Good.
people about it rapidly and in their numbers. I have a separate group, my personal group, where I educate people. And if you come to that group, there is no complaint of
Good.
fraud or any form of malpractice. So it is not an official group, but I mentored people there. And I
Good.
kept educational tips there for the digital currency of Biafra, so that if you stumble upon that particular Telegram group, you'll be able to learn it on your own. And if you have further questions, if you would like to contact me personally on Twitter or Telegram, I'll be able to explain. What I don't want to welcome is WhatsApp chats because of the zoo. I'm in the homeland.
Yes. Yes.
And I have been able to help because when Prime Minister actually said we should dish out this knowledge to everybody, he said we should dish it out to everybody. So it will not be as if you are doing business with it. I have to contact some homeland de facto administrators, and some of them, because of being as old people as they are, they cannot be able to catch up with the uh, digital knowledge. So some of them may out of mistake or ignorance, they may turn out that my request. I was trying to engage people state by state, step by state, so that at least one executive of the state should get knowledge of what is going on, and the need for us to
Yeah.
embrace our digital currency. And it was not
Exactly.
working. So what I did is this: if I come to you, if one-on-one, and I educate you about the digital currency, and I notice that you are from a particular state, I will give you a Telegram link for that state. If you don't know it before, I will give you a Telegram link for that state. Then you will join your state.
Yes.
Gradually, you rapport with your sole administrator. From that point, we will create a group chat for you for the state, so that you can become their mentor in the state. So this is what we are doing. And
That's great.
I have I have been able to set up a group chat for some states, as I told you. Even as at yesterday, I set up a group chat for another state like that. So within past midweek and this weekend, I've been able to set up a group chat for 2 states. So that's what I'm trying to tell our people. Our digital currency is such organized system that it is far more better for us to embrace that digital currency than the fiat currency of the zoo. It is not good for us to continue to patronize the zoo, whereas we have a standard payment system.
Yes, yes,
So this is
yeah,
my contribution.
yes.
If
Thank you.
in case I am
Yeah,
demanded to explain more, I will still do so. For other people
yeah.
to be able to speak, please. I
Thank
drop
you.
my mic.
Yeah. Can you communicate with me? Maybe you can communicate with me through Honorable Princess Aggie, please. Or
Okay, let me
247.
check. Okay,
Or, or, or,
whoever among.
or he can announce his Twitter handle too, so that we
Yeah,
can, inbox.
yeah.
Yes. Can you
Okay.
say your handle, please?
Mm.
My handle is NSO.
N like in Nancy.
Normal ERNEST.
Okay.
Space capital O.
I'll
Uh-huh.
send it to you, Honorable Secretary. I'll send it to you. You
All
don't.
right.
All
Th-
right.
th- Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ernest, for that contribution. That's really awesome. Okay. And
And for those, excuse me, for those who already staked, assuming you want to make withdrawal, I will still tell you what to do. The thing is working smoothly. There's no worries about our digital currency. Please, I want all of us to continue to tell our people to embrace that currency system, please.
thank you very much. I'll communicate with you, and then we'll actually make it more. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it bigger. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you for having me. It's a
Thank you,
wonderful
everyone.
time.
Can I ask my
Thank
question?
you, everyone.
Can I ask my questions? Just
No,
they're
that's the last.
Okay.
straightforward
That's the
questions.
last question. Okay, are you, Honorable Secretary? You want to take that last one?
Give it to me. Give it to me.
Okay, go ahead. This is
Okay,
the last, please, guys. Please, thank you.
thank you. I'm gonna be quick. I'm gonna be straightforward. All protocols observed. I don't know whether people have asked this question before because I was on the road where there was no service before, and when I joined, so many people had asked questions. So now I want to know. In Nigeria system, we have Naira and Kobo. Now, Ejema and Eje, I hear Ejema and Eje. These are not clear to me. How many Eje makes one Ejema, or
Oh,
how
okay.
does Ejema relate to Eje?
Okay. Okay.
That's number one question. And
Okay.
sorry, let me list my questions. Number two question. The bank in the homeland, yeah, people are paying into that bank from the homeland, and the names appear. How are their security of those people assured? Like if the zoo want to go and investigate their account to implicate people, are their
Then
security assured?
security
Uh,
is assured. They're not going to implicate anyone. Like I said, we did research and everything. And like what they had before, I don't know whose name it was a secret, whatever, I don't know. But this one here it is assured and is secured. All right?
oh, good. Yeah, yeah,
Okay, it is.
yeah, yeah.
All right. And then let me answer this question of AJ and AJMA. This is a unit of 1 and 100. Unit of 1 and 100. The
Okay.
AJMA and AJ, 1 AJ is like 1 cent. And then AJMA, $1, AJMA currency is it's like $1. It's 100. So here we deal in units of 1 and 100.
So you mean 100 Eje makes one Ejema?
Yes.
Okay, good.
So it's units of 1 and 100, just like you have units in dollar, 1 and 100.
Okay. Okay. My next question is, how do we make sure our finances reach to our government securely? Are they reaching them securely?
That was the first thing that I said. Ever
Yeah.
since we took over 4 weeks ago, all the needs of our angels are met. The turnaround time in less than 24 hours. And I think the Secretary of Defense can attest to that. And they are happy. Whatever happened before, but what I'm telling you for the last 4 weeks when we took over, there's nothing standing. Their needs are all met. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you for answering me. Thank you. Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.
On that
Okay.
note,
Thank
on
you.
that note, we bring today's
Um,
space to the end.
can I just say one thing?
Who
I
is
would
okay?
also
Go ahead.
like to inform every true Biafran who has the qualification and experience, to work with the Secretary of Finance, to please send in their resume through Princess Age and the telecommunication. That will get to me. So one more time, thank you, Biafrans, for your time. It's really awesome. I enjoyed this rapport with True Biafrans here. Thank you for having me. It's a wonderful time, and I hope to come back again. Thank you all, and Merry Christmas.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much, Honorable Secretary Diane Eme. Biafrans, like we've said at the beginning when we started bringing our secretaries here, we have brought just a recap. Our defense minister and his deputy has been here. Our own Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Orabeze, has been here. And today we have hosted the Finance, Economic and Development and Trade Secretary. If you go through the cabinet members, please check those at least these three departments off for us. That will help us. So we'll go through the list and we'll announce the day each department secretary will come. Some days, if possible, we might have more than one secretary at a time, but you will be notified. Thank you so much for being part of this program today. And just like Honorable Secretary has said, happy holidays and Merry Christmas, whichever one that applies to you. Thank you. And Mazi Ugo, Claridine, Benchooks, Mouthpiece, every media person that is here, I appreciate all of you. Together, we'll keep this fire burning. Thank you.
Thank you all, and one love, the United States of Biafra. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Mazigo, please can you check your DM?
Okay, thank you so much. But we are going down right now.
Okay.
So thank you, dear friends. As you are applying for any position according to our finance secretary, remember it's voluntary. Please don't say you are applying to get paid. Nobody is paying anybody. So thank you so much.
Wow, Mundibuo, Mundibuo. Akuna afuga kosiga, agala fuma. Okogala fuma. Yes, agala fuma. I thank God. Every question Aju and answer kwana, and very quiet and smooth. Wala dianu. I thank God for everything. Kambia bezuike, so I will give you a church. Ọchị anyị na-achọ na anyị nwere ike ịbịa live with ndị nzama na ụmụala majiri na-eme fundraising, just ka anyị wee nwee rest of mind, zuo ike, let's stay with their fundraising, maybe Ka anyị bịa chịa ọchị.